I'd lost another month's living expenses. Being too far from home, I couldn't pick up my son, so I had to call my wife and ask her to do it. That's when she told me she was leaving the house.
What?
Did you hear what I said? I have my things together, and I'm taking our son, and we're going to leave now. I'm going to put the phone down.
Linda,
I'm going
wait
to
a minute. Hold
We
on.
are leaving.
Her words hit me hard again. I stumbled my way back home, only to find the place empty. Not a single piece of her clothing left in the closet. Just then, the phone rang. I thought it was her calling, but it was actually the HR manager letting me know I could come in for the interview. The next day, I went to the daycare and picked up my son early. Now, he was everything to me. That night, the landlord came knocking again, demanding I move out by tomorrow. I begged him for more time, offering to repaint the walls for him. Finally, he agreed to give me a 1-week extension. The next day, while I was painting the walls, there was a knock at the door. This time, it was the police. They told me I had to pay all my parking fines at once, so I wrote them a check, but they couldn't verify if it was valid until the bank opened the next day. Until then, I had to stay at the station. The problem was, my stockbroker interview was tomorrow, and my son still hadn't been picked up from daycare. With so much going wrong, I had no choice but to humbly ask my wife to pick him up. We agreed she'd bring him back to me by 6 p.m. the next day. Early the next morning, the check was cleared. I didn't waste a single second. I couldn't afford to miss this interview. Luckily, I made it just in time for the final stage. I showed up rushed and still wearing the clothes I'd painted walls in the day before, with paint smudged all over my face. The interviewer almost grimaced when shaking my hand. I honestly shared the story of how I got held at the police station last night. They couldn't help but laugh, which broke the awkward tension a bit. But it was clear they weren't impressed by my high school diploma alone, and I knew exactly what my strengths were. So I started introducing myself.
Can I say something? I'm the type of person, if you ask me a question and I don't know the answer, I'm gonna tell you that I don't know. But I bet you what, I know how to find the answer, and I will find the answer. Is that fair enough?
When I finished, the interviewer hit me with this tricky, curveball question.
What would you say if a guy walked in for an interview without a shirt on? And I hired him. What would you say?
He must have had on some really nice pants.
I didn't panic. I answered it calmly, and honestly, I nailed it. The whole interview went perfectly. But then I found out the internship lasts 6 months, unpaid. And just like that, I was back in doubt. 20 people would start the internship. Only one would get the job. That meant I'd have to sell the last 6 scanners, put every dollar I had, and spend half a year chasing a 5% chance. That day, 6 p.m. rolled around, and my wife still hadn't brought our son back. I couldn't shake the fear that she might take him away for good. It wasn't until late that night, when she finally came home, that I could breathe again. Her sister in New York had lined up a job for her. And even though it meant leaving our son behind, this time, no matter what, she was leaving for good. Looking at my boy, fast asleep, I knew it was all or nothing. Later, I moved my son and me into a cheap motel. One day, we were out playing basketball. He told me he wanted to be a pro player, and I just shot him down, told him his skills would be as bad as mine. His excitement vanished instantly. I could see it in his face. I just crushed his dream without even thinking. That's when I realized I'd messed up. So I told him,
Hey, don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me. All right?
Alright.
You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. You want something, go get it. Period.
those words weren't just for him, they were for me too.